Hey guys, and welcome back to Skizzlecraft. We're finally back on the server after being updated, and I've been playing around a little bit with some of the new stuff. You can see we have ourselves a Nautilus, and I got my nice new spear made up, ready to go. And yeah, I think I've been having a little bit too much fun. It's been about 4 days without me actually doing so much. Well, I've not really done anything on the base so far, but I think I'm going to stick with that. We're not going to touch the base today. I've also spent a bit of time gathering resources. I've not just been procrastinating the whole time, although yeah, there was a lot of procrastinating. I helped build the nether tunnels out because our world border has been moved out, so they're all done. And then after that, I was gathering resources. And these are the resources we have for our next build. We have so many different things. We have so many shulkers that are just full of like random amounts of loads of different blocks. And yeah, that is what we're going to need for our next build. And it's not all we're going to need. I can't even fit it all in my inventory. We are going to need a lot more than this. And that is because we're going to be working in the shopping district. I have got 2 nice big plots over here that I'm gonna join up, and we're gonna turn this into Diagon Alley. Now I have to limit it obviously because we've got this size plot, but I've been working around on some exterior builds and I've actually been using my Diagon Alley Lego set as a template. So I'm not going from the movie or anything, I'm going with all the colour schemes and everything directly from the Lego set that I've got. We're going to be building it here. So we're going to be starting here with the leaky cauldron. So we actually have to enter through here, and then we're going to go through the brick wall, and we're going to have the actual pathway here with shops on each side. And I think in the space we've got, I think I've managed to fit 8 shops in, maybe 9. I think on one side, one of the shops is a bit bigger. So we've got 8 or 9 shops on either side of the street, and we're going to end with a nice big Gringotts at the end. And then, I mean, after the whole thing's done, I've got to do the interiors. I've got to figure out what I'm going to sell in each of the shops. But we'll also have a dragon we need to do on top, and that I'm not very good at. I'm going to have to try and do some figuring out to how. But dragons, I'm not very good at, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of figuring out how I'm going to get that built. But I think for now, we're just going to dump all these shulker boxes here. And then I'm going to double check my resource list and see if I'm missing anything for getting this thing built. So I'm starting out by removing these borders on the different plots that we've got. Now these are just like the layout for people to know where the plots for each of the shops are, and I was lucky enough to get 2 of the large plots. You can see there's different colours. We've got purple there, just over on the right, that's a medium plot. We've got this cyan one for the large plot, and then there's also, I think it's light blue for the smaller plots. So I was really lucky to get 2 large plots right next to each other, which means I can make what we want to do as our shop really well. It gives us that extra little bit of space. But I think I'm going to get rid of this, and then there's a little bit of terraforming I'm probably going to have to do because there's a few bits like here where it goes up where I think it's going to be in the way of some of the buildings for what I've got planned. So this will need pulling back a little bit as well, and then I think I'm just going to do that, and then we'll get the foundation built and laid out so we know exactly where each of the shops are going to be. There we go. Now we've got the foundation, well, not the complete foundation, some of them are a little bit hollow in the middle, but we've got the layout of where each shop's going to go, and this is going to be our entrance, this little spot here. I'm going to have to pull this little path out a little bit and just like curve it to this spot because this is where the door is going to be, and this is going to be the leaky cauldron. So you're going to come through and you're going to have each of these different shops like ready to go in from the main street. So if we come in this direction where the door is, we're going to come through the bar here into this bit, and this is going to have that kind of archway that you see in the movies, the brick wall that kind of opens up. So we're going to do that as well. Oh, people are bringing things from the resource world. Very nice. yeah, so we've got the shops laid out. You can see I've got them quite close to each other because it is supposed to be a narrow, like, cobblestone alley. So we've got one of the shops here, and I think I'm going to probably put Weasley's Wizard Wheezes here. And then we're going to have just shops all the way along. I'm not sure which one it is just yet, but we've got a shop here. This bit here is going to be another one, and then we've got two over here. And where the grass is there, that's another one. So we're spreading them out a little bit. And then right at the end, down here, you can see where we've laid out exactly where Gringotts is going to be. And yeah, this... Oh, wait a minute. I've got a feeling that I've done this one block too far over. This should be central, and it's not. I think we need to move the whole thing one block over. See, this is why we check things after we've done just the foundation and not the whole build. There we go, that's better. So I've just moved this whole thing over one block. So the central here is going to go there. It's not exactly centre, but as the alleyway is not completely straight, it's not too bad. It just moves this wall slightly over, but I think it's perfectly fine having a wall that's not completely straight anyway. So I'm fine with that. And it should work out perfectly fine. I mean, Gringotts is a bit like tilted anyway. It's not completely straight building. So I think now we've got these done, I'm probably going to start working on getting the buildings done up. This section over here actually is, well, you can see how far our plot goes out. So we've still got all this space, and I have got that section right there is a hole, which is like the archway that goes into Nocturne Alley. So maybe at some point I could build Borgin and Burke's, but we'll see how this one goes first. So yeah, let's get building these shops, and I think we'll jump into a time lapse. We've finally got the outside of this all complete. There probably is a bit more detail, a bit more like texturizing I need to do at some point. But I think this is looking great. This is the angle we've got when we're coming up to visit the shop. So this is what people are going to see first. We've got the path extended down here, which now goes into the Leaky Cauldron, which is going to sell potions and stuff. There's not a lot of space for tables and stuff, but we've got our little archway, which would have been nice with some redstone, but you know, it's very limited space. I didn't want things visible, so I thought we can do this, and it kind of gives the effect of it like being half opened. I mean, if you've watched the movies, it has that kind of ripple effect in the bricks, which I've tried to build. So this section here, I didn't know what to put at the end, because you know, in the movies you don't really see what's at the end. So yeah, just that, which goes into Weasley's Wizard Wheezers. Obviously, we've still got all the interiors to do. That is going to come soon. Still got a bit more resources gathering for that. But this is what we've got in here. It's nice and tall. And we need to make this kind of a little bit more whimsical. So maybe I'll put a little bit of parkour or something in. The banners, I've been doing some banners as well. So we've got them in the shape of a W. This one is the one shop I really don't know what I'm going to put in. Now, this is supposed to be the Magical Menagerie. This one is Flourish and Blots, the bookshop, which I'm actually going to make a bookshop. This one is Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlour. We have Ollivander's One Shop, which is the one I like the best. We have Quality Quidditch Supplies. Testing my knowledge, trying to remember which one is which. This one is Madame Malkin's Robe Shop, which is going to sell, well, probably armour and stuff. And then this one is... Well, this one's the Magical Menagerie. The blue one was Owlop's Eye Emporium. That's what I got wrong. They're the wrong way around. Again, this section, I didn't know what to do, so just put a little bit of a market stall. I mean, there's that little bit in the books where Mundungus Fletcher is selling, like, contraband. So, yeah, we've got that. And then we've got Gringotts, which is the iconic part. Now, this was difficult because it's so easy to build straight up, but it has that kind of, like, wonky, like, zigzaggy shape. So, I tried to do that. We've got the little poem from the books on the doorway going in, and then we've got our little bank booths here built, which needs some goblins sat upon it, and we have a nice high ceiling and no treasure at the minute. It needs decorating. There's a lot of decorations to do in all this and other little bits that need adding, but yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. I need the chandelier. That's what I need up there. It's supposed to be this like big chandelier hanging down, this like half sphere shape. So I need to get that built at some point as well. We've got our little armor stand up on Weasley's Wizard Wheezers. If you've seen it from the movie, it kind of has like the twins' head and arms, and it's like lifting a hat off the head with a rabbit underneath. And I tried to do that here. We've got a little rabbit's head underneath. Obviously it doesn't move, but I think it looks really good. I like how it turned out. I'm really happy with that. I think it's just that little extra detail that turns out well. And strangely enough, I do like the colour scheme of that. You know, I never thought purple and orange and yellow would go together, but it does go very nicely. I'm actually happy with the whole thing, because building from a Lego set is really difficult, especially when it's a small Lego set. I mean, the Diagon Alley Lego set is built with miniature blocks, so they're all tiny. There's none of those like normal size, bigger Lego blocks in it. So trying to put that into Minecraft was difficult. It was very difficult. And yeah, now I need to go start resource gathering again. Ooh, didn't try land there, but never mind. I'm going to clear up the resources we've got from building, and I need to grab another load of stuff, and then we can get the interiors done for this. And then once the interiors are all done, then we've got to work on the hard bit, which is stocking all the shops. So I've been working a bit on the interior, and I thought it's time for a break. There's people online that can help me, and yeah, this is what we need help with. This is our end crystals for fighting the dragon, because Quality Quidditch Supplies is going to sell rockets, and it's going to sell the Elytra, which means I need Elytra. Got glass bottles for potions for the Leaky Cauldron. And yeah, I'm just working on stocking things up and going back and between gathering a little bit of stock and doing a little bit of interior work. And then I thought we can just see the whole thing when it's done, instead of, you know, me going back and showing you a little bit of interior work here and there. But I thought we're going to take a break with all this, and we're going to fly out to the end with all these end crystals, and we're going to spawn the dragon again and again and again, and we're going to kill it and see how many wings we get from that, because our dragon does have it set so we get wing drop. I think it's 40% of the time. It's like either 40 or 50%. Pretty sure. There we go. Stronghold 236. So it's down this tunnel. So we're going to go out and see how many wings I can get with the end crystals that I've got. I'm really lucky that we have a ghast farm on the server. Then I can gather the ghast tears I needed for making all the crystals. It's not that one. There it is. This is the end one. So we'll go here, place the stuff down, and then wait for company. And we'll kill the dragon, well, at least 42 times. So, are we ready?
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to die.
Oh, almost died.
Spear.
I speared him a lot though.
I need this. I need this for the potion shop. Wait, give me some.
I'm gathering it up. I got 25 bottles there. Yay.
Great, I got none.
Oh yeah.
Ow!
He's nearly
Nearly dead.
Woohoo! I
Well,
went
guess
200 blocks up.
Oh, I didn't go
Ooh,
that far.
Jesus.
one more run of Dragon's Breath would be good.
Only one. Then I can get some.
We're gonna have a lot of dragons.
Yeah, there's plenty of dragon's
Yeah,
breath with
come on!
42.
Yeah. That's what I want to eat.
Stole it all.
I picked it all.
Oh, what a shot! Did you see that? I shot him from all the way over here and got him
Oh, he's dead.
from miles away.
Didn't see. I was too busy trying to get dragon's breath. I like tons of water bottles in my inventory for some reason.
Oh, did you have a water bucket?
I think it's from the floor over here. So, right, next one. Okay. Hey.
Who looked at the Enderman?
Ah, me again. Ran straight in front of me.
Go in the bunker. Go in the bunker down here where Bob is.
Everyone is it. It's usually easy to put a water bucket down. I need a flat end. That's the problem. Ow, that was loud. Okay, let's get some crystals out of the way.
What? Ah!
Yeah.
What's the Enderman again?
Accidentally threw an ender pearl. Oh god, that was close.
I get this one. I need to get rid of this Enderman so I can actually do something.
How am I not hitting that?
Okay, I'll get this one. I can't hit it. It's too far away.
Shot. Oop!
Ooh, dragon's breath. Give me some. Thief.
You get between 5 and 10.
I have 56 at the minute.
I have like
I got 18.
I've got 20 because you keep stealing.
Come on! Ooh.
Mine.
Yeah.
Didn't get
Claire
any.
needs it too, you know, Bob.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
I got it, don't worry, Claire. Yeah, but I'm going to give them to you. I don't need it.
You give
Oh.
it. I'm just gathering this for you.
Oh, they're for me. I thought you both needed it as well. Oh well.
It's all yours. I will need it. I will need some at some point. But if we're fighting 50 dragons,
Coming down.
Oh, okay, then I won't
There's gonna
complain
be a
as much. I'll just stand back and let you gather it. Die! Oh, that bow
Get
doesn't
it back.
work.
Get it back. Get it back. Get it back. Ah!
That was quick.
Okay.
Choo!
There.
Almost died. Hey!
Give me wingies.
Dragon head. No elytra.
We're getting more. Oh, I've got one in my inventory. Well, after all that dragon fight, we did quite a few yesterday. I can't remember how many. I've got enough for 19 left anyway. So, yeah. I'm going to do some more later. But for now, I'm going to do some potion brewing and get the stuff I need for filling up the leaky cauldron. So, I'm not doing all the potions. I'm doing the ones I think most people will want to buy. So, it's like night vision, I think, and water breathing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head now. I'm going to sell Dragon's Breath and then probably weakness potions, with splash potions of weakness, because I know people use them for curing villagers. And then maybe the infestation potion. There's a few I've been gathering. Slow falling potions I think I'll do. I've got quite a few phantom membranes somewhere. I do need blaze powder because I keep forgetting. So I could try set up an auto brewer, but honestly, for the amount I need just to stock up. It'd be quicker for me to just fill a shulker box with each of them rather than try and figure out how to make an auto brewer because, yeah, redstone, me, useless. Yeah, no point. It would take me longer to figure out how to make it than it would for me to actually brew all the potions. So I'm going to do this and then we're going to go back and do the last of the dragon fights. I'm not going to record it again because, well, we did have a lot of that already. And, yeah, we were going for a few hours yesterday and it was like me, RT and Bob. So 19 more. We were just over halfway through. So it's going to be another couple of hours of killing the dragon. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to join us today, maybe, but it's fun when there's a group of you. I'm going to try use my spear a bit today, because I was mostly using my bow yesterday. I'm going to try and take some extra rockets with me and kill the dragon using a spear. That'd be fun. So I'm in the middle of stocking the shop. The elytra are in place and we're just trying to sort out the rocket shop. So, you know, redstone and me doesn't agree. So I've pulled Bob in to help with the redstone, which is kind of in because I have no idea how to set it up. So these shells will automatically refill themselves, especially with the space I've got between this and the next building. So we've got rockets in here. We've got elytra in here. And we've got most of the decorations done. I need to gather player heads. I do need to do that. I've got some I've got some skins for getting player heads for decorating each of these shops. This one, we've got blaze rods and breeze rods. And this is where we're going to sell spears. What else have we got? Yeah, let's go down. The spears are ones, so we just press that. And the wand chooses the wizard, so you get one. They're all the same, they've just got a different name, so a different, like, wand name. And I've used, so far we've got, I think, 14 spears, all with different wand names from the series. And I was thinking of making a little book in there at some point with details about wand lore and stuff like that, so people can read about what they've got. I mean, some people will probably rename it, but, you know, it's a bit of fun. This one is the robe shop. I've not done anything with this yet. That's probably going to be the last one I stock. This is the ice cream shop. And we have golden carrots, we have stick, and we have golden apples because I don't think anyone's going to buy anything else. So we've got those for sale in there. The bookshop is what I'm going to be working on next after we finish the rocket shop. We're going to have these shelves full of combined books. So I'm going to like make a book to put on a bow with all the enchantments you need for it. This is Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. We've got bundles and we've got shelves. Here I've got all the different types of shelves. The bundles are actually full of the things you need. So it's like, it's got crafting table, it's got a stone cutter, it's got iron, it's got flint, and it's got all those things that you kind of need but don't always know you need. Potions are all filled up with a full shulker of each of these. Dragon's Breath, I'm doing 10 for a diamond. Or was it 10 for 2 diamonds? Something like that anyway. And there's still a lot more to go. We're not near done. I'm going to do Gringotts underground, but I don't think I'm going to do it this episode. I don't know what to put in here. So I'm just going to do this as a little fun whimsy thing. I'm going to put a little roller coaster underneath. I do have the shopkeeper in, but I might just dig out underneath the plot at some point and do like a little mini roller coaster through the vaults of Gringotts and just decorate it. And maybe that can be the exit, so they can either go out the way they came or they can go through there on the way out as well. Right, up to the trading hall is the next thing we need to do because we need to fill the bookshelves. The bookshop with bookshelves. No, the shelves in the bookshop with books. So I need to gather some emeralds up from all these, and I've got pumpkins and melons, and I'm going to zombify and cure all the librarians as well. So each of the books are hopefully as close to 1 emerald as possible, which means I've got plenty of pumpkins and melons because 1 pumpkin or melon will give me 1 emerald, and that 1 emerald will give me 1 book. So we're going to gather loads of these because we need things for helmet, we need things for chest and legs, we need boots, we need elytra, we need silk touch tools, we need fortune tools, spears, bows and swords. We need combined books for each of those things to sell. So I want it to be someone to be able to come in and say, okay, I died, I've lost all my stuff, I need to enchant it, let's grab that book, will do my legs, that book will do my chest, that book will do my boots, and all they need is to buy this 1 book, and it gives them the enchantments they need. The only things I'll be avoiding is the treasure enchantment, so I'm not putting Swift Sneak or Soul Speed on, and I won't be putting Knockback or Fire Aspect on the swords because I know not everyone likes them. So I think it'd be better to have that without, and you can just add them on a little bit later. But for now, I'll be spending a bit of time here enchanting. Well, not enchanting, trading, and then I'll be going up to the Enderman farm to do all the enchanting. This should take a while. So I think for today, we're going to have to leave it here. We are mostly done. There is a few things that still need doing. We have the leaky cauldron stocked. We have Weasley's Wizard Weezers stocked here. We don't have anything at the shulkers yet, but they are eventually just going to have loads of random stuff in that's just going to be kind of like pick and mix. And yeah, well, they have to do a bit of parkour to get up, which I can't even get on the first one, which is a bit more difficult because once you get here, you've got jump boost. So to get up to these, we've got that done, and I'm going to be filling them up with random stuff. And I might put some of our little mini heads that we've got, because we can get mini blocks from villagers. This shop has still got nothing in. I've just decorated it a little bit with the owls, because this is Timelapse Owl Emporium, but I think Lavender might be coming to rent this one. She has got an idea of what to put in there, so I'm perfectly fine if people want to rent a shop if it's empty here. We've got the food shop done, which is the ice cream shop, but we're selling food. We've got the book shop mostly done. We still need to get some more spear enchantments because I've only got one book left. I used all them on the actual spears. I need to do the sword enchantments and the helmet enchantments. The others have all got books in. They're just not filled up yet, so I will just a little bit at a time go and fill these up. But as you can see behind, we have a hopper with droppers goes in, and you know, there is the stuff that I'm not going to touch. There's redstone down here, so that activates. There's all my junk I need to clear up, so I'll do that in a minute. So we've got that in here, so that is open and ready to go. We have quality Quidditch supplies. I haven't done the player heads yet. I know I keep saying I'm going to get the player heads for decoration. I've got the skins. I just need to find time to get on and, well, be killed to drop my head multiple times. Maybe we'll do it later, but they will be done before the next episode. Anyway, this one is quality Quidditch supplies. We've got shulker boxes full of Flight 1, 2 and 3 rockets. We've got single stacks of rockets as well, and we've got the elytra being sold here. Just across the way, we've got Ollivander's One Shop, which sells blaze rods and breeze rods, as well as our spears. We've got in here, we've got 14 in there, so yeah, I do need to stock that up. I'm going to get a load of books to fill these up as well, so they look a bit more detailed. Oh no, in here I didn't want. These are supposed to look like wand boxes, but in the bookshop, that one needs, they need books in all those empty bookshelves. Again, this one's still not done. It's going to take a little bit of time. That is the robe shop. That's not open just yet. And then this one is the coral shop. This is RT's shop. Again, they're renting that out because I didn't know what to put in there. So there's still a little bit to do. A little bit more work, but I don't have to focus too much on it now. I can just do a little bit of time when I feel like it. And at some point in the future, we will dig out underneath and get our little Gringotts roller coaster sorted. But that is all I've got time for in this episode. It is quite a lot of work. I've been going for about, what, 12 days, maybe 2 weeks on this since we started that very first bit of setting the foundations. And yeah, it's been a lot of resource gathering, a lot of building, and a lot of just grindy work. And I'm so thankful for the hupsters on the server. They're fantastic. So thank you so much to Bob and RT and Lavender for helping me out with killing the dragon, with enchanting books, with trading with villagers, and all the other bits and bobs, especially to Bob for helping with the redstone, because yeah, me, redstone, we don't mix, so you know, it's nice to have someone who's got redstone to help out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.